for some reason, we think that if we showed more of who we are, not even just in person, although that's a great step as well, is just in person being more expressive, being more of yourself. But we think that showing more of ourselves online through videos or pictures or posts, just like Twitter posts or something, we think that we would be liked less, or that we'd be ruining the image that we've created. When really, just from the act of creating something, just from the act of sharing a new side of you, a side of you that's expressive and excited and passionate about something, to think that that side of you would somehow taint the record, the reputation you built for yourself is a fallacy, because they've liked so much of what they've seen already. Why would they retract their opinion about who they think that you are, or the nice things that people think about you, from you sharing more of who you are, from you sharing more of your personality, from you being more expressive and excited and telling people what you're into and what you're passionate about? It's crazy to think that. Yet that's what most of us do, including myself. Like, I have a TikTok, and I have people that follow me that I knew from a job that I used to work a couple of years ago. But the side of me that they know, I feel like is so different from who I actually am, that I am honestly, yeah, I struggle with that idea of getting over the fear of judgment. Any kind of backlash, any kind of gossip that people have to say about you is all pretty much in your head until you hear otherwise. And it usually never goes past that point of it being in your head. You know, it's always just in our head. Oh, like, we judge ourselves first before we let other people judge us. Like, we're always like, some of us will even go so far as to negate all of the nice things that people tell us and say, no, you think so? I don't know. I feel like I was kind of like this. You know, we kind of start shitting on ourselves, some of us. Even after people are telling us, no, you did a great job on that play. You did a great job playing the piano on stage during the auditions. I thought you did a really good job during your interview. Or I feel like you made a really good impression on such and such. And I feel like you really talked to that customer really well. I feel like you sold the customer really well. And I've definitely, just that scenario right there alone, I've definitely at work been like, oh no, I'm hard on myself. I'm like, I feel like I could have done this better, which is great. I think that's a good thing, a good trait to have, but it shouldn't paralyze you from trying again. It shouldn't paralyze you from trying again. It should motivate you to try again. Similar to content creation, similar to just sharing your viewpoints and your views and telling the world who you are and what you're into. If you feel like, let's say, a post didn't perform as well as you wish it had, and you see where you could have done better, that's a great opportunity to applicate those improvements onto the next video. If you're doing videos, like me personally, like, I like doing videos. I like talking to a camera a lot more than typing out a long post on Twitter or X. Why? It's just feels easier for me. I don't have to think so much about it. If I'm writing, it takes so much more effort. It takes so much more effort for me to construct something that's going to engage people, because I understand that when it comes to the internet, attention is the currency. And if I want to have people read what I have to say, and I don't want to actually just waste my breath through writing, then I need to understand how to do hooks and how to engage people and use proper content strategies and copywriting so that people feel interested in even just staying to read anything that I have to write. But when it comes to speaking, or when it comes to recording videos, I'm not sure exactly how I'm coming across on the video in this moment in real time until I go back to watch the video myself after I'm done with it. But in the moment, I feel a lot more expressive. So if I have an idea, complex or not, I feel like I have a lot more a lot more leverage to get people to listen. I have a lot more leverage to get people interested and to buy in into what it is that I'm wanting to talk about or what I'm wanting to share. Because when it comes to video, you're getting the next best thing from being right in front of somebody. Being in front of somebody, you have the most influence. It's just like in sales. I've noticed, and this is a known thing. There's books written on this. There's plenty of writing on this. That it's much easier to sell somebody when they're right across from you, when they're in the same room. And so, like in car sales, I used to say, your presence is your leverage, because I would hear that. I heard that on like a sales training video, and I thought that was genius because it's true. The customer has the most leverage when they're in the dealership ready to buy, because they're being taken serious at that point. Not only that, but you can see the person that's talking to you versus just being on the phone. I've noticed that if I'm on the phone, I have to really be a lot more expressive with what I'm saying. And if I'm feeling sad or excited or happy and I want to persuade in certain areas of what we're talking about in my sentence structure, when I'm speaking to a customer, I have to emphasize those areas a lot more because they can't see the facial expression on my face. They can't see it. And so I have to, even though they're not in front of me, I have to pretend like they are so that my body acts as though this person's in front of me and the words come out with the same weight and the same level of heftiness and gravitas, if we want to call it that, which is just, anyways. So anyways, the whole point of that is that I've gone kind of full circle with this video, and I seem to hit different points at once, but it's okay, whatever. My whole point is that some people will like that, for example. Some people will really like that you don't stick to just the script, that your videos are not so structured. Maybe there's someone out there that likes you so much, likes you more than you like yourself, likes you more than your mother likes you, that they're willing to watch a 20-minute video, a 10-minute video, a 5-minute video, a 30-minute video of you just ranting or talking about what it is that lights you up. And so to wrap it up and kind of come back full circle, I just wanted to remind everybody that I feel the same way, that a lot of your favorite creators feel the same way. I think they have probably fight that hump, at least to a smaller degree now. Perhaps back then it was the thing that was holding them back from sharing what it is that they actually wanted to share on the platforms that the people that know them will see. Because it's a little scary. It's like, but the thing, like, they're going to think I'm some kind of, like, I'm faking it. But the truth is, you're not faking it. There's just a side of you that they've never seen. It's just another side of you that you've never seen. And the truth is that you will never fully know somebody 100%. You only get a certain side of them. You get pieces of them, given the situation at times, or given the set and setting. If you know somebody at work, that's a completely different person than who they are at home with their wife and their kids, right? So keep that in mind and let that motivate you to at least start creating content somewhere, probably that nobody knows you, because it feels like a fresh start. It's like going to a new country. And then from that point, I think you'll get the gears rolling to kind of consider putting your stuff out there no matter who the audience is. So I appreciate you guys so much for watching. If you like the video, go ahead and hit it a like. If you like some of my other videos, I would love it if you subscribe. It helps me grow, of course. But until then, I hope you guys have a good day, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.